Alright, we're gonna start down with talking about
Yeah, welcome.
what people need. Philadelphia Eagles, cap space over 9.8 million. Biggest need, offensive tackles.
Mm-hmm.
The Eagles will have virtual no cap room, so don't expect any major addition. The good news, if they don't have a lot of pressing issues, some depth at tackle is important. If Jason Peters isn't back.
And he won't be.
No, I don't think he will be. I
He
think
won't-
he's too
he
old,
won't be.
and I think too many.
He got hurt, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was hurt for
Yeah.
most of the season last
Oh,
year.
he's been hurt almost every year. It's
Right.
he is a great anchor man on the left side when he's healthy, and when he's not, forget it.
Miami Dolphins, cap space over 8 million. The biggest need is a guard. Dolphins line has been bad for years, and they still need upgrades at guard. A tight end would be nice too, but it will be tough to find the cap space for that.
They got more than guard. I know that.
Miami was talking about re-signing Landry, so that's gonna help. But like,
didn't they want to trade him?
Oh yeah, they did originally, but I don't know if he's still on the trade block. I haven't seen an update about
I
that.
don't think so. I don't. It hasn't happened. But I thought he was supposed to get traded before the draft. I don't know if it's actually going to physically happen. Because you're getting Tannehill back. Yeah.
Cap space over a cap by 11.4 million is Kansas City. The biggest need is a cornerback. The Chiefs moved on from cornerback Marcus Peters. They
Dumb
weren't
move.
very good opposite Peters last
It
year.
was dumb.
So they practically need two cornerbacks, while Kendall Fuller acquired in the Alex Smith trade helps in that slot. They still need better options on the perimeter. The problem is they don't have the cap space to land any top cornerbacks in the market.
How long is Revis signed for?
Only like a year or two.
Because he signed late last year. I'm gonna look it up because I can't remember how long he signed for. I really don't remember because he's a cornerback at Revis Island. Everybody loves Revis Island,
But Reeves is getting up in age.
so he can fill a need.
Yeah. Atlanta Falcons, cap space 13.2 million. The biggest need, a defensive tackle. The Falcons still have the most same deep roster that made the Super Bowl 2 seasons ago. The interior of both lines in need, especially with defense tackle. Terry Poe's 1-year deal expiring.
You know, it's
And the mock drafts, most of them have the Falcons taking an offensive lineman, a guard. So hopefully that helps at least fill up a hole. But
Pittsburgh Steelers, cap space over 8.5 million. Biggest need, inside linebacker. It's unfortunate circumstance, but the fact that the Steelers don't know if Ryan Shazier will ever
Yeah, right.
return.
he never
Will
will.
struggle without him. Shazier has already been ruled out for 2018 season. They'll need to work on inside linebacker this offseason, and there will be a few options in free agency.
To go back to with Revis, he signed a 2-year deal, so he actually is on Kansas City this year.
Oh,
okay.
He's 32.
wow.
That's gonna be interesting.
Wait, 32 million?
No,
Oh, 32
32
age.
32 years old. Yeah, so he signed a 2-year deal, so that means he will be there. So he signed on November 22nd, so I mean it's not terrible.
Los Angeles Chargers, cap space 22.8 million. Biggest need, safety. The Chargers got a nice season out of trade Boston, but he's going to be a free agent. The Chargers don't have a ton of glaring needs, but safety is one.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Dallas Cowboys, cap space 467,000. Biggest need, wide receiver. Des Bryant's down season exposed a fairly big flaw. Whether or not Bryant is back, the Cowboys need more weapons for Dak Prescott. Tight end could be a need too because Jason Witten can't play forever, but maybe Rico Gathers can develop.
Actually, I'm sorry. To retract, to go back on Darrell Revis, he was actually just released last month by the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh,
so,
he was released?
so actually got scratched that because
Yeah,
Revis,
he's no longer there.
he's no longer there. He cleared 4.5 million in cap space.
Wow.
So actually, they don't have him.
Oakland Raiders, 16.5 million. Biggest needs, quarterback. The Raiders hope a 2017 first round pick.
Why was
Garrett
crossed
Cowley.
out?
has an impact after a lost rookie season. Even then, Oakland needs to add a cornerback or two
Denzel
for
Ward out
the
of Ohio
depth. The
State.
Raiders also need a cap space for a Khalil Mack's extension.
That's gonna be.
Oh, Khalil Mack, he's awesome.
That's gonna be like $100 million
He's a
contract.
hometown
Oh.
Buffalo guy.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be a ton of money. And now you got who's their head coach? Wait for it. Who's their head coach
Ooh,
for the Raiders?
the Oakland Raiders?
Who's their head coach now?
Oh, isn't it
John Gruden.
John Gruden?
John Gruden. That's
Yeah,
it.
oh, yeah, it's John Gruden. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Jacksonville Jaguars cap space $35.2 million. Biggest need linebacker.
100 million. No, sorry.
The Jaguars have Telvin Smith and Miles Jack, but Paul Pelosi is a free agent and depth issue whether the 33-year-old Pelosi is back or not. The Jaguars should be in mix for guard too.
Why
so,
do
what you're saying is that Paul Posluszny's going to come and play for Buffalo again
Why,
before
why,
he retires.
you know what the sad thing is? Why do I still think that Posluszny played for the Bills when we were in high school?
He probably did.
You know, it's like it seems like that guy's been like playing in the league for like 25 years.
No, you know who was playing on the Bills when we were in high school was London Fletcher. Maybe that's who you're thinking of.
Actually, you want to know what? It's London Fletcher Baker.
Oh, right, London Fletcher Baker.
And
Sorry.
Takeo Spikes.
And Takeo, yes.
This is where you guys are
TKO.
gonna, this is where you guys are gonna boo. New England Patriots cap
Yeah.
space of $15.4 million. Biggest need is a cornerback.
Quarterback, tight end, receiver.
We got glimpses of life after Malcolm Butler when Nick Foles threw for 370
Offensive
When you're-
coordinator.
yards in the
Oh,
Super
wait.
Bowl. Why Butler
go.
mysteriously didn't play a snap. The Patriots will also need a tight end if Rob Gronkowski retires.
Which
Now
I'm
that is
hoping-
not happening.
hoping
he
he
says
Oh,
does.
they need a tight end because Rob Gronkowski is going to go shoot movies in Hollywood because he thinks
No,
he's
he's not.
fucking
He's
Dwayne
still-
Johnson,
no,
and then we got that other Dingleberry Bennett. They let him go, so now you got no tight ends. Oh, and your starting corner.
Gronkowski's back.
Your starting corner is
Hello?
Stephon Gilmore.
Hello?
So that's horrendous.
Hello?
We know this because Buffalo had him, and he was a fucking joke. And then let's
The
also
Dickens
forget
going
that.
up to $1 million
Let's also
right
not
now.
forget that Butler's a free agent, so goodbye Butler, because he's gonna go take
Hey,
money somewhere
hey.
else. He already won his own Super Bowl. He
Hey.
beat the team all by himself.
You're an ass.
wow.
Rob Gronkowski is back.
Bye Robbie.
He's back.
We
He
won't
already said
miss-
he's back.
We won't miss that fucking
Oh,
robot
wow.
arm and whatever else.
We might get copyright strikes, but I can guarantee you, I would love to do this. They actually just play right above here when Gronkowski got popped right here.
Oh my
In the-
lord, you're gonna ding now.
That would be awesome.
That's it. New Orleans Saints.
Oh, they're
Cap
awesome.
space $32.6 million. Biggest need edge rusher. The Saints have defensive end Cameron Jordan,
Drew Brees
who was
is
outstanding.
I know.
They could use a rusher opposite Jordan, though. They likely don't have the cap space to spend big at the position. Remember when you see the cap number that it doesn't include Drew Brees' anticipated new contract.
It's true.
Yeah.
Baltimore Ravens
He'll
cap
sign.
space $5.4 million.
He will.
Biggest need wide receiver.
But you let him go.
The Ravens have
He's
little
retired.
receiver tight end.
You can't
It's
let
hard to even put
It's
together a depth chart at
Who do
either
they have?
position. They'll be linked to very big name
Yeah.
receiver,
I
tight
know.
end,
The
and
Saints
trade
will
talks.
be
Jarvis
again.
Landry too. They just don't have the ton of space to make huge moves, so it will be curious to see how they fix the offense. Cincinnati Bengals cap space $35.5 million. Biggest need offensive line. The Bengals lost Kevin Zelter and Andrew Whitworth last offseason, did little to replace them. It showed, especially early in the season, fixing offensive line issues. Free agency is expensive, but the Bengals, who typically aren't very active in the high end of free agency, need to try.
Roster.
Carolina Panthers, cap space $26.5 million. The biggest need, safety. Guard also needs in depth. Andrew Norwell is not retained, and there are no signs he will be. And receiver is still a bit thin, but after veteran safety Kurt Coleman was released,
That's their backup.
then signed by the Saints,
That would not be.
that position looks purposely thin. Tennessee Titans, $48.4 million.
Oh,
Biggest
that's
need,
right.
guard.
They might go with Taysom Hill.
That's
I forgot about that.
Arizona Cardinals,
They
cap
have to.
space $21.1 million. Biggest need, quarterback. The retirement of the quarterback Carson Palmer created an urgency at quarterback. Cardinals have other weaknesses like Everton, but nothing else matters before they settle their quarterback situation.
Where are they drafting this year?
The Cardinals,
Yeah.
middle of the pack.
Los Angeles Rams passed cap space 29.6.
No.
They need an edge rusher. Acquiring Marcus Peterson and trade
15th.
helps.
15th, okay.
They're gonna take a corner according to the mock draft. I'm reading.
Buffalo Bills cap space 24.8 million.
Lots
Biggest
of money.
need receiver.
Maybe.
Tons of money.
Like 6 receivers, yeah, that'd be a good idea. The Colts could probably get a couple more of those because they're gonna lose Moncrief. And,
Next, Indianapolis Colts cap space 72.8 million. Biggest need offensive line. For about the 12th straight year, the Colts O-line needs help. They couldn't protect Jacob Brissett. And they can't risk
Great
Andrew
website,
Luck
by the way.
taking that abuse if he
Take it.
returns from shoulder surgery.
Great website.
Green Bay Packers, biggest need tight end.
There's another good website here, I'll show you.
The Packers signed Martellus Bennett last year, and that didn't work out. A great tight end to make the offense unstoppable. If not a tight end, the edge rusher. Some defensive line help would work. New York Giants. Boo. That's supposed to work. They just need offensive line.
It's 2 years. Super Bowl. Just like it.
the Giants are talking about drafting a quarterback at number 2. I don't know if you've heard of this guy in the draft. His name is Sam Darnold. He was the
Yeah.
QB for the USC Trojans out in the USC.
Detroit
That would be
Lions.
Southern California.
Detroit Lions are 28.1 million. Biggest need is a running back. The
And
last
all
time
the
the Lions had a
defensive ends,
100
he
rusher
just
was Reggie
faded
Bush.
too.
On Thanksgiving 2013, the Lions need to invest in a good back. Seattle Seahawks, biggest need, defensive line. Washington Redskins, 49.1 million. Biggest need, receivers. Houston, Texas, 68.1 million. Biggest need, offensive tackle. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 71.8 million. Biggest need, defensive end.
Yeah, they need more than that.
The Bears, 42.9 million. Biggest need, wide receiver. Denver Broncos, oh, they just need a whole new team. 25.9 million.
They need a lot.
Biggest need, quarterback.
Yeah.
The
Biggest-
Broncos will
biggest
be
need
in a
offense
Kirk,
and defense and special
will be
teams.
in on Kirk Cousins. If Cousins doesn't sign with them, it seems like they'll go after Case Keenum. If Keenum doesn't sign, they'll go after you. Get the point? The Broncos have to address the quarterback. They're gonna go after you, Elliott.
I will go play for the Denver Broncos. I have just volunteered to be your quarterback. You're gonna have to pay me,
Then
but
well,
I will do it for you if you need
Dude,
one.
they'll give you a taco.
well who are the
That's all I
quarterbacks?
need. I
They
just
have
need like a
Paxton
food-
Lynch,
like a
Simeon,
credit card to buy
and
food with.
Osweiler.
New York
They
Jets.
have Minnesota's like quarterback, like the three-headed monster, except one problem. They're not good.
Right.
Not even close to being good.
No.
So what do?
The New York Jets, 84.2
No.
million. The biggest need is
It's
a
a very
quarterback.
interesting name. Leighton Van Der Esch.
Oh, that was, you wanna know what? They were the ones, Chargers were the one who took Lamb last year. I will never forget that. I was hoping
wait,
the Bills
wait.
would take
I
Lamb.
forgot.
draft
I
him in
forgot
your-
the Bills.
our draft?
I forgot
No.
the Bills didn't take
No.
Lamb. The Chargers took Lamb.
So wanted them to take Lamb.
San Francisco
Who took Taco?
49ers.
Wasn't it Dallas?
Yes, they took a taco.
San
Dallas took
Francisco
Taco.
49ers, cap space 70 million. Biggest need, cornerback.
Let me look up Lamb.
Tacos.
Number 2, Cleveland Browns, 114.4 million. Biggest need, quarterback. There are seeds, interesting team here, but the Browns still need to find a component quarterback before
Forrest
the
Lamp.
turnaround.
That's what his name was.
How many quarterbacks has the Browns gone through in the
Oh,
last
wasn't
10 years?
Wasn't it 6 coaches that were former coaches of the Cleveland Browns?
Yeah, they just
met
went for a
dinner at a place called Rock Bottom. Yeah, that's fitting, I feel like. Okay, so the Browns, let's discuss what they really need. A whole team, a new coaching staff. Oh, they should probably try moving the team to Baltimore again.
Wait. I actually heard after the parade that they had, which by the way, we so wanted to go because that was the
Yeah, we
greatest
want to
thing.
go.
That was-
It's the only team that's gone, what, 32, Owen.
1-32. Okay, they were 1-32 in the last 2 years. They were 0-16, only the second team, only to the Detroit Lions. And they were saying what they should do, and they interviewed somebody. What they should do is just disband the team. Okay, just relocate them and start a whole new franchise. Just new expansion. Start over.
Nah.
I would. I'd just be like, you want to know what? Goodbye.
This is so bad. This experiment has gone on for what? Over 15 years now in Cleveland again.
Yep.
It's about time that they.
But didn't they make the playoffs?
Yeah, the last time they
Okay.
made the playoffs was back in 07. It's been at least 10 years.
So I'm not trying to drag politics into this at all, but okay.
God.
Oh,
But
no. We're talking
But
sport.
but don't worry. This is just a
You better not
reference.
mention his name. I'll
No,
slap
it
him
has
10
nothing.
times
It has
now.
nothing to do with the orange-haired guy. So, I didn't mention his name.
Okay.
No, but what they used to joke about is like Afghanistan is
Ronald Trump?
such a horrible place.
Ow!
Just
I didn't say his name either.
so just carpet bomb it and turn it into glass. Well, that's what they got to do to Cleveland. Just carpet bomb it, turn it into glass, and move that franchise because it's just a disaster. Like the Bills are a joke, but no, they made the playoffs. The Giants, they were bad, but they beat the Patriots twice in the Super Bowl. Did we forget this? We're talking
He's
about
up there
like
again.
we're talking about yeah. There's a ticker. We just got another one. But no, seriously, like this is a team that just for however long now they've just been so bad. That how do you justify?
All right, we're going on to the Vikings. The Vikings have a good deep roster.
Yeah, they do.
They're 54 million. Their biggest need is quarterback. Case Keenum signs elsewhere. They need a backup too. If Sam
2002.
Bradford and Teddy
Yeah.
Bridgewater leave.
2002.
The Vikings need quarterbacks.
They lost in the playoffs.
To the Steelers, yeah. So it's been 15 years.
It's been 15, 16
Wow, so
years.
they're actually getting up there. They're almost up to the
16,
Bills.
16 years now.
Yeah, they're almost up to the Bills now.
Oh, they're catching up.
Their last winning season was in 07, which didn't make the playoffs. And I thought that they made the playoffs in 07, but they were 10-6 that year. Oh, do you remember that team, Joe? What was that team that was 11-5 and didn't make the playoffs?
The
Oh, I
Patriots.
remember that. I remember
I
that.
couldn't remember.
Who else was 11-5 in the division that year?
Yeah.
Wait, who?
We
who
should
was
get
it?
rid.
Wasn't it Ronnie Brown that ran all over the Patriots? Is that his name? And,
No.
and the Patriots found him and he broke his leg or whatever.
We need to get rid of.
Good job, Patriots.
We need to get rid of divisions. It should be
Ticker.
ranked by
It's
how
going
many
on
wins
again.
you got.
Yeah, I don't like how they. You know, 1 year the NFC you could be 8-8 and make the playoffs, and then the AFC you're 10-6 and you don't make it.
Oh yeah, the AFC is a very
I don't like it.
it's a very mixed bag of teams because you're talking about there's like the elites that have been elite for a long time now, New England, Pittsburgh, staying in the AFC, even Baltimore. All right. So what have we really accomplished today? Nothing. So what we really want moving forward. No, what we really want moving forward is to just kind of keep everybody informed as to what's going on, in the football world and the NFL.com
Can you
world.
FaceTime me if there's news and stuff, and then we can just get it going and just be like, yo, what's up? And be like, yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, what's up? Yo, what up?
Well,
How you
yeah.
doing?
We could get Periscope. There's a 3-way call on there.
No way.
Yes.
No way.
I'm downloading it.
No effing way.
I'm downloading it.
So right now we talked about sports.
Really?
We talked about
Really? We did?
3 phases of it.
For a little while anyway.
Shit, I thought we were talking about.
Hopefully we'll get together after the draft, or we can get together one night during the draft.
I would like. Hold on. I would like to talk about the free agency next time because free agency starts in T-minus 6 days.
6 days.
So
Tampering period starts on
6
Monday.
tampering
6 days.
has already started.
No, it hasn't. The actual tampering period actually starts on Monday. The only reason the Bills signed those players was because they were released before the end of the season.
Okay.
That's why. Or they were injured.
Okay.
Yes.
So-
One's coming off an injury. The other
Vontae
one-
Davis.
So do you want to
released
get
early.
together in another week?
I'd say less than that.
I'd say we should get together in T-minus 5 days and discuss what's going on in the free agency.
I would like
So
to do
Because
that.
we're talking about some big names, Kirk Cousins.
So next
and
Monday
then a
or
couple other ones
Tuesday?
that are somewhat bigger.
I'm looking up this Periscope thing. I don't
When
know.
would you like to get together again?
Periscope
well, today
Live.
is Thursday. I feel like if we get together on a Wednesday or a Tuesday, that would be 5 days from now.
So
That is
Wednesday night?
I'd
Your,
like to do
your,
Wednesday.
your light is possessed by the devil because it's flickering.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we should get together Tuesday. And because Wednesday opens up free agency.
Thursday.
Thursday, so we can get together Wednesday.
What was it Wednesday?
Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, 6 days. Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is Tales from Western York. I'm Joe Brown.
Nick Flo.
Roger Goodell. No, I'm just kidding. I mean,
Deuces.
And Chris Elliott.
Yep.
Peace out.